Hi there from a very crisp and fresh Val d'Isere on the border of France and Switzerland. I'm here with about 15 friends having the time of our lives, learning how to ski and snowboard. Some of them have done it for quite a while. I'm a brand newer and I'm absolutely loving it. And we've been having a lot of discussions between the skiing and between the snowboarding, and I'm lucky enough to have some really successful friends who own their own businesses that are really innovating in their sectors, as well as some friends that work in corporate in some high sort of positions. And the discussion as always comes around this idea of understanding our why as an organization or as a business. How do we go about doing it? And everybody's using the same methodology around design thinking, around workshopping. And what I always find is that people get stuck in the same loop. And so I thought I'd decide to make a video around it. So Simon Sinek made this why scenario really popular, and through his TED talk that has been watched so many millions of times. Start with the why. I think it's really important for us to find our purpose and our mission as a business in order to attract super fans and to attract the best employees in the world. But where most businesses are going wrong is this. What most businesses do is get together their senior leadership and put them into a room and start workshopping this idea around what is our why, people? What is our purpose? And what's happening in that scenario is that you are creating an environment that is regurgitating everything that everybody already knows. And what you end up doing is creating a why, a purpose, and a mission based on where your business has been and where your business currently is. And nobody's actually doing anything about where your business is actually going. And that's the real trick, and that's the missing step, is if you don't understand what your business should be in the future, how can you be developing a why? How can you be innovating? And if you understand that your business is going to be radically different in the future, then your why starts shifting to become this future-focused business. I worked with one of South Africa's largest food manufacturers. And by going through the Trenovate workshop process, we've discovered that their future is not so much about food, it's about the access to food. And they need to become a logistics business to give the 20 million South Africans the ability to access their food, because they come from a less affluent market, and the less affluent market doesn't have transportation. And that's the clincher. So their why becomes a business that is about food and logistics. I worked with one of the biggest diamond mining businesses in the world, and we found through the research of future studies and Trenovate that the future of their business isn't so much about diamonds, but about luxury. And understanding that then changes their why and purpose to become a luxury-focused business rather than a diamond business. I've worked with many different sectors and many different businesses. And if you're not putting in the Trenovate process, and what Trenovate really is categorized and contextualized trends that tell your leadership what is going on in your industry and in your business around the world, in the mature awareness markets, the emerging awareness markets, and the less affluent awareness markets. If you don't have this holistic approach, this holistic understanding, then your why will always be regurgitating your current why or your past why. And both of those are quite frankly irrelevant in the future. So if you want to know more, please reach out. I'm happy to share the Trenovate methodology that's already open on my website for anybody to look at. And for you to adopt this Trenovate workshop gives you the ability to understand the future of your industry, your consumer, your employee, as well as technology in all three sectors in the world, to give you a very holistic, round way to look at the future and create your new why. Anyway, hope that's helpful. Hope you are adding this future-focused tidbit into the workshops before you actually start doing the why, the purpose, and the mission workshops. Anyway, from Val d'Isere, we still got a few days here, which I'm so excited about. We're going to be ski professionals, in the next 5 days, and I'll be making my next video back in Cape Town. Ciao from an incredible Val d'Isere.